Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are removing stock badges from my Heritage Classic. Not replacing them with anything, just want a clean tank. All right, I've seen a lot of videos and heard people talk about how hard these are to remove. So I've done a little research and I really don't think it's going to be that hard as long as you use the right tools. All right, you ready? Let's get this done. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to grind it off or cut it off unless I get really frustrated with it. So what we are going to use, heat gun, like 17 bucks from Harbor Freight. A variety of trim removal tools for like car audio. I think I got these from Crutchfield years ago. And an eraser wheel. This was like 8 bucks on Amazon. I'll leave a link to it in the description. So first things first, let's get this going. Helps if I plug it in. I plug the drop cord into the wall. Didn't plug the heat gun into the drop cord. Doesn't work that way. Now we wait. Got it on low setting in case you're wondering. It's pretty hot. Look at that glowing in there. Hope it doesn't melt the camera. My wife is not home right now, so I'm kind of unsupervised. There we go. Well, did really good of getting this clean. It's all in there. Anyway, actually a lot of that came off. Oh, I wish I had a blade. So we'll scrape off as much of this as we can. May need to heat it up a little more. It's hot out here. Already, it's April 2nd. Already sweating. So the area where I live, if you don't know, is really, really humid. Yeah, it's working pretty well. That part wasn't too bad. There's still a lot of residue on there. Okay. I'm going to cover this up a little bit because I think it's going to make a mess. So this is just a little rubber wheel. Saw this once on YouTube. We'll go this way with it. So you can see already how that's working. And that was just a few seconds. This is actually working amazingly well. I'm going to be buffing a lot later though. Let's get a cloth and see if we can buff that out a little. Okay, that first pass did really good. There's still a little bit on there. Run over it a couple more times. But man, that did really well. I think that's as good as we're going to get it for now with the wheel, with the eraser wheel. There's still, it needs to be buffed. But man, that cut through the adhesive pretty easily. I'm impressed with that. Definitely need to buff it. So that's not going to happen today. Next time I wash my bike, we'll get some polish it up, buff this out, and it should be good. But for right now, after you do that, you can tell it is hazy. So it definitely needs to be buffed. But this is definitely a time saver. $8, Amazon. Get one. Time to do the other side. That's a lot of adhesive tape. Say hi, Tegan.
Hi.
My daughter Tegan just came to join. Watch me mess up my bike. Yeah. That's about as good as we're going to get it with this. Okay, that's that. That's as far as we can go with this wheel, from what I can tell. Got all the adhesive off. It is kind of still a little bit of residue on here. I'm going to need to buff it out. And that is not going to happen today. So once I buff it out and get it all polished up, I'll take another video of it and show you guys. But anyway, that's the bulk of it. A heat gun, and this thing definitely makes it easier. All right, you guys take care, ride safe. Let's go ride some motorcycles. All right, so it's the next day after I removed the tank badges, and I had a little time to hit it with some polish. And I want to show you the before and after. I've done one side, still got the other side to do. So let me show you the before, even though you've already seen it on the last one. So you can see it's a little hazy and scuffed up from that. All right, that's where I hit it with the eraser wheel. And now this side, after I've polished it. Nice. And all I used was a little bit of polishing compound, a microfiber towel, and some elbow grease. Ooh, look at this. Working up a sweat. Hey, do me a favor, hit that like button below. It only takes a second. Click just like that. I'm working up a sweat. Do me a favor. All right, guys, you take care. Stay safe. Let's go ride. Later.